Okay, nice. Alright. I need to look at the control. Hang on. I need to look at the controls real quick and see how to dash because I don't remember how. Jump, sprint, toggle, crouch, toggle, run. Okay. Okay. Primary attack, secondary attack. Abort attack is E. Excuse me. It's not giving me anything about that. Very odd. Because I know that there is like a dash, like a dodge thing, basically, in the combat in the game. You can basically like duck and like avoid someone's attack.
You buggered up there!
Okay, so apparently he kicked my ass.
And your old man can fuck off too.
Yeah, most of the quests can be completed, as it says, in different ways. So I could steal them from him. But yeah, at the moment I think I need to go run home to mommy. Because apparently she can patch me up a bit, and I've just had the shit beaten out of me. Let's see, I think there's a... Yeah, you can wash yourself with these. A little bit, at least. Not as good as a full-blown bath, but it's something. Okay.
Ma?
Mommy.
Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh,
God.
now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Okay, and then see, without the injury, the bars can go back up to full. But yeah, it's not a fast-paced game, to be fair. So we'll see if I actually feel like continuing it on stream or not. But see if I can put a finger on how to get what I need from this guy.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Aw, crap.
Fritz might have one.
I think Fritz is like one of your buddies or something. Who I cannot remember where the hell they're at. Actually, I don't think it even... I think they're over at the inn. The tavern, I should say. Or I can try to pick his pocket and steal the key from him, but, that's not that easy. Especially since, you know, there's like a guard right there, which is probably not the best thing. I swear, if the game had like a mechanic for just frickin' straight up breaking a lock, I would totally use it over the lock picking in it, because it is just such shit. Or at least, again, it used to be. Just knocking him out. It's all fine. It's all good. I mean, you might can if you have a dagger. I can't remember, but I don't think you can. And it is a shame, because that would have been really freaking... It would have been easy to implement, like, you know, it's quicker and easier, but it makes more noise, so you've got to be careful when you're using it. But I can also just do this, and, you know, frickin' steal his keys. So... Ow, what the fuck? I think I just tripped over his body and, like, stumped my fucking toe. And there we go. That was that. So... did he not have the... I think he left the axe outside. Yeah. So, you can also do it that way. That's an alternative. And he will wake up eventually and be extremely angry. But by then I plan to be fucking gone. So where's the freaking axe? He had it. The hell did he do with it? Damn it. Is it just in... Is it over here? No. It wasn't on him. I know it wasn't on him. No. It's not on him. And it wasn't in the chest. Nope. So either I'm freaking missing it or I glitched it somehow. Which is, you know, great. I broke the game already. Unless he set it down somewhere else out here and I wasn't paying attention. I would have thought it would have been here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, I got him. I got him the not the clever way, but the sneaky way. I freaking got him. Yeah, right. He dropped it, so I just didn't look around good enough the first time I was over there. Okay, so now... Hang on, what's my quest now? I don't... Buy a bag of charcoal, which I think I basically need to sell the axe and stuff to get the money.
How are you?
Livestock trade. So, I have no money. So yeah, I have to sell stuff, which I think I actually have to go over to one of these guys to sell it to get the money for it.
God be with
Yeah. Let's talk trade. Uh, sell. Or not. Where the hell do I get the money then? I'm confused. Unless he's not the one I need to sell it to.
instruments and
Ah, this
tools.
dude.
Good health to you.
That's the other thing, is that you can't sell things to traders that wouldn't normally accept those things. So like you have to sell these sorts of things to an actual let's see. That's not going to get me very much, is it? What if I try to haggle?
That's stolen. What are you trying on me? Get the hell out of here.
No, well, that's not good.
What can I do for you? Stock up on supplies.
Can I can I still try it? I mean, if you think about it though, if you take a wood axe to a grocer who sells food, why the hell is he going to be interested in buying that? That's not something he can sell back to anyone. Versus, and it's kind of similar to how the reasoning behind it, like approaching weapons and stuff. Like, okay, fair enough. That's realism is what they were trying to go for with this, and that's my appeal in this game is it's realistic and immersive. We're gonna try this again, and we're just going to accept the deal as is.
Do you want to get me in trouble?
Uh,
Don't try
he's not
selling
gonna
me
take them.
stolen goods.
Long and strong to
I
sew up
can't sell them
anything
to
you
him
need.
because they're frickin' stolen. What the hell? How do I get the money then? Will he take them? I don't know where a fence is, or if there is a fence in this town. He might take them. Might. Close the deal? Ah, yeah, okay, he took them. He just took them. Okay, thank God. I was getting worried there for a minute. So, what do I need? I need a bag, I think. I just need one bag. Let me go back and check what the quest is. That's not what I wanted, but it'll work, because there's my quests. I don't really care about any of that. Okay, never mind. That's the quest log. Buy a bag of charcoal at the market. Ugh, I gotta buy 10 of them? Here's hoping I got enough money. If I don't, I'm gonna have to sell some other stuff.
See you later.
Check the basket. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. There we go. Objective updated. Buy a bag of charcoal. Cool. Okay, so I got that done. So now the only thing left to do is the ale.
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies of your...
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Austrian dukes Albrecht,
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule.
I
Joseph
mean,
sent Luxembourg to help your king. South
admittedly though, with the way these three guys here are dressed, they're not exactly peasants, they're more likely merchants.
Yes,
Especially that guy, he's got really fancy embroidery on his tunic.
Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our right.
And if you think about it, there are plenty of like
Is an idiot.
lower class people today that get really uptight about politics and stuff. And in this case, they're not talking about international politics either, I should point that out. This is in their own country.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge Parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
True.
You think we should redecorate for him?
Instead, you'd have like traveling criers and so forth that would bring news to different places. So the thing is, the news you're hearing could be weeks or even months out of date by the time you hear it.
We're finishing Sir Ratzig's sword.
Come on. Doing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
Very true.
Are you with us?
And then we have our three troublemaking friends here talking us into throwing shit at someone's house. And you know what? Part of the joy of this game is some of the absolutely ridiculous moments that you can get out of the storyline.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
Plus, it just seems... Because that's the thing, right? The actors who did the mocap and voices for all these guys are like in their 20s or 30s, but none of these guys are supposed to be like older than like 16 or 17. If you actually look at the time period that we're in, these kids wouldn't be over like 16 maybe. So, this is exactly the kind of shit that they would do. Exactly, yes. Just, how do you do, fellow teens? I guess I have to talk to them. Yeah.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Compared to you lot, it does seem that way. I love how they're just standing here staring at her house while she's sitting here, and she's like not suspicious at all of this.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard. That sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Well, okay, guys. Let's throw some shit.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillar. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund. Woohoo! Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this proxy...
I like how you can hear the voice actor hesitating before saying the name.
German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
You could have lived a long and happy life.
Oh, you need to get the fuck out of my way, my dude. Oh, shit.
I'll slay you, you scum.
That's right, you better cower. I don't really want to lock onto him. He's pretty sure he's my buddy.
For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch is on his way!
Run, you coward!
Meanwhile, running away from the police. You know, just buy a guard who doesn't care. He has better things to deal with. I also love how that fight went a lot easier than the one against what's-his-face. Apparently you can win the fight against the drunk dude in town, but it's not easy in the slightest. I don't remember. I think we're just going... Okay, no, we're going that way.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything will work.
A torch will help. Aren't they lovely?
Oh, no, we're going that way. Okay. Basically, it kind of takes you on a full tour of the village for what good it does. I think if I get there first, I can, like, wait. Like, do the, like, a time skip kind of thing. Problem being I don't remember exactly where the hell we're going. Never mind, they're back there now, and I'm just an idiot. But yeah, if your sense of storytelling is telling you anything, it's that this is setting us up a nice slice of life story in a little medieval village. So something's about to go wrong.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
I'm going to wash the shit off my hands now, if you don't mind. You still okay in here, Kunesh? Yeah? Oh, he's awake somewhere. And probably very angry. So I'm just going to go back up to the castle and collect that crossguard and get back to my dad so we can finish making a sword. Which is not done too badly in this, although there is an odd point of how the pommel gets put on, if I can remember right. Like, he basically just, like, beats the pommel down onto it, which you would have to do, but then you'd peen it. And he doesn't peen it, I don't think. Hello?
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Oi, Dad! I got the crossguard you wanted.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much
Oh,
longer
god
will
damn it, I
take?
forgot to get the ale.
Better move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Bloody hell. It's okay, because there's those nails I picked up in there, which were for someone. And I can't remember where to pick up that side quest at, so I might have a look around while heading down. Actually, is it at the tavern? It might be at the tavern.
How are you, Henry? Just come right up.
God save Henry. Here you are. In good health.
I'm just really... Who are those keys for? Nails for Teresa. I don't know where the hell Teresa is at. Whatever. Oi, Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Austin Powers
You'll
pops
have
his
something
head
to
in.
look
How
forward
are
to this
you?
evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Oh, nice. 5 savior snaps. That's fair, man. Yeah. There's not too much, I think, left of the prologue before things kind of start picking up. But that's fine. You have a good day. And, see you next week at the next stream, I guess. Whatever it may be. Might be this, might be something else. We'll see.
God save
Night.
you, Henry.
I don't know if there's anyone else even watching right now. Kind of.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master and Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
So, the smithing process here is not bad per se. This is a method of putting a grip on to a sword.
Good. Once more.
But it's not necessarily the best method
That's
for
it.
putting a grip on the sword.
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
I would argue as well that this seems to indicate that he makes. I mean, and maybe he would also kind of double as a swordsmith because obviously the guards and militia there in the
Why didn't you
town, the
leave
village,
Prague?
have to.
Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It should be said it should fit tightly. It shouldn't be really loose. But again, the amount of the tang that's sticking out of the handle is not enough. And yeah, that's not how you put a pommel on. Like, generally speaking, the pommel should mostly just slip on. You might have to bang it a little bit. But you'd mostly just slip it down. And then there'd be a bit of the tang
My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa.
sticking up
They're ready.
out of the pommel.
Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Not anymore, Dad. I already picked them up this morning because I somehow psychically knew that this was going to be a thing I would need.
Do you think we're short of nails?
No, I fucking have them.
What are you loitering around here?
Henry, are you alright?
Here are those nails you wanted.
There. Anyway. And there'd be a bit of the tang sticking up above the pommel.
Fine. Why do you ask?
And you would heat that up and then flatten it down
We will.
against the pommel. That's how you would
Maybe
peen
we'll
it.
see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
I could do with.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Haven't even sharpened it, but we're going to give it a trial by fire. I guess we were supposed to think he sharpened the blade while we were getting the nails. Nice. You're over swinging a bit, but it's not bad. Your edge alignment's good.
Fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, then. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows
It is a beautiful sword,
what the
though.
future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
I see the father's point, but I also think it's short-sighted.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Because you can't always guarantee what's going to happen from one day to the next.
Listen to me now. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the I'll fetch her and follow right behind.
I'll go with you. No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig.
If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Learning to fight isn't just about hurting others, it's about protecting others.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
Could do without the sword magically cutting through the chainmail, but at least there they actually show him using like a half sword thrust for it. And that kind of looks like he cut him across the throat, which wasn't armored. I feel like there's just not enough sound in the background in this scene, to be honest. Now those, very clearly, he hit them in the armor, so that's just like video game shit. kind of overkill, guys, but you know, gotta make sure that we drive the traumatic backstory home for our protagonist. And then there was Baldy.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Fucking run, lads!
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Oh, okay. That's how quickly you can die in this game. Now it should... I'm pretty sure it's saved after the cutscene, so it should just pick me up right there. Yes, good, okay. But yeah, that's how fast that can happen. I'm going to suggest taking a different approach to that, because obviously that does not fucking work. It's a thing to note as well, right? Right now, Hal has no armor, a sword that's not even his, that he doesn't even know how to use. Right? He's got nothing, basically, to really see him through a fight. He's got just the barest minimum skills of knowing how to swing a sword, basically. He doesn't know a damn thing about how to really use one in a fight. Assholes! Oi! Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Mount! That is not what I wanted! Why is X... I don't care! Go away! Go, 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 go! I don't remember how to put the sword away, so I'm just holding it in my hand now. So the Tatars are basically Hungarian, I believe. They were like descendants of like the Huns in the Hungarian region. I think I actually go into like a game. Yeah, I do. Come on, horse. Gallop. Oh God, horse, gallop. Gallop faster. Ah!
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream. Flee! To Talmberg!
No quiere Pegoni.
Flee! To Talmberg!
I like the fact that this is mostly just a straight shot, yet these guys are not shooting. I'm kind of thankful for it because I would fucking die if they were.
Warn the others! They tore at Scanlon! Flee! Warn the others! They tore at Scanlon!
Sorry, horse. Don't have time to play games with you right now. I need to get the fuck out of here. Admittedly, though, it is also something to point out to kind of explain the fact that they're not shooting or explain away. Arrows are expensive ammunition. Even at this time period, they were very expensive. And if you weren't sure of a shot, you wouldn't take it.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that hair out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending him.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes.
Probably
And
call the stream once this
get all the people
cutscene's finished.
gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Interesting thing to point out about the raised V that you see on a lot of the armor breastplates. They believe that was there for to protect against arrows. Basically, when an arrow hits the armor, it won't go through the armor, but it'll either deflect or it'll shatter and the pieces will deflect. And if it deflects going upwards, it could go up under the helm and pierce the throat. But with that V there, placed up towards the top, any arrow that hits below it and gets deflected upwards will then be deflected to the sides to prevent the person wearing the armor from getting it under the helm. And now it just saved the game. So I'm going to save and quit. And that's going to be it for this stream. So yeah. Again, the storyline for Harmony Eclipsed was amazing, and I loved that to death. This game, I would like to keep playing it. We'll see what everyone who tunes in regularly, at least, thinks about it. If not, there are other games I can play on stream. It's fine. I'm yawning. I've not even been up that long. But yeah, this was fun. In any way, there is that break where apparently the stream quit working for some viewers. So, I don't know. I'll probably upload both VODs separately and just label them as part 1, part 2. I might call the first one Harmony Eclipse, then the second one Kingdom Come. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you all next week. Harmonia Invictus.